solteagi, ho. Ma solteagi, ho.
All right, ladies and gents, boys and girls, happy Tuesday, February the 22nd, 2022. 2/22 22. Happy Tuesday to you all. Appreciate you all tuning in. I see Connor, Brendan, Travi, Mikey. What's going on? Appreciate it. Taking your questions, comments, calls, guys. 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. Of course, as always, I'm Chris Phillips of the Daily Crow, and we are live until 2 p.m. Eastern. I want to hear from you also, guys, via the Big Cock Club Discord. Head over to the TDC Questions channel, to be sure that your questions are answered there. Austin, we're living pretty damn good, my guy. We're living pretty damn good. First midweek game of the season for Yardcocks baseball. It is game day, of course, again with the first midweek. I'll tell you guys, there are few feelings better. There are few feelings better than waking up on a Tuesday and knowing we get to go to the baseball field. We get to go to the yard. You know what I mean? Like, there are a few feelings truly that are better for yours truly. So, very excited for the game today. 4 o'clock first pitch. Gamecocks will take on the Winthrop Eagles. Gamecocks will take on the Winthrop Eagles. It is a great day to be a hitter, my guy. It really is. And I was more so referencing, I know the ERAs are obviously inflated because of limited action. But the warm weather today in Columbia, it's like 80 degrees. Going to be a hell of a time. So, yeah, the baseball should be flying all over the yard today at Founders Park. Before we get going, guys, of course, as always, the Daily Crow is brought to you by the Big Cock Club. Join today, patreon.com/Big Cock Club to get exclusive access to behind-the-scenes content. Also, our private Discord, exclusive merch, a 20% off for life promo code. And all of our newest, latest exclusive interviews and conversations as well. Again, guys, if you want to support the business, support TSUS, support everything we do, you can through the Big Cock Club. Join today, patreon.com/Big Cock Club, or click the link in bio in our social media channels to join today. Now, I want to kind of start, and again, we're going to take your questions. If you guys want to interject, you can. But I want to sort of start on a different note because we were actually talking about this in the Big Cock Club Discord, and my guy Dalton is the one that brought it up. And I don't know if you guys have seen it, but Vanderbilt has rolled out, and the NCAA has legalized it, but they have rolled out a brand new method of relaying pitches and calling pitches, okay? And that method is this wristband thing that literally is a digital display monitor, I think is what the NCAA is calling it. But everyone on the field is wearing one, okay? Everybody on the field is wearing one of these. And it calls the pitches. It tells the pitcher exactly what pitch, the location, and everybody on the infield sees it. Now, some people might think of this and say, wow, that's a genius idea. Why not do that? And I don't think this is really for strategy, guys. I think it's solely for pace of play. I hate it, number one, because it really just takes away the beauty of the chess match that is a pitcher and catcher, which I even hate pitching coaches calling signs, period, like for every pitcher. You got a guy who's a veteran who you trust. Let them call their own game. Let these guys develop and grow as baseball players. You learn nothing being a robot, just taking command. Like when I pitched, hated a coach calling it. Hated it. Again, it's a chess game. It's a cat and mouse game. Your pitcher and catcher, your battery mates. There's a reason they call you battery mates. Either way, though, whatever. So you take away all responsibility from the catcher calling the game, okay? Catcher's not even throwing down signs, by the way. And you might say, oh, well, you know, it helps you not get signs stolen. Guys, sign stealing is a part of the game of baseball. And you know what? If you are dumb, so dumb, you can't change up your signs enough to where they don't get stolen, you're a slapdick and you deserve to lose the baseball game. That's it, bottom line. That's it, bottom line. It's stupid. It's just stupid. And what irks me, I think, the most about this pace of play conversation and Vanderbilt doing their digital display thing on their wristbands, stop trying to increase pace of play and make the game go by faster for people that don't even give a shit about baseball in the first place, because you're not attracting new viewership because the game got over 10 minutes quicker. You're not. People that like baseball are going to like baseball, and people that don't aren't. So the 3-batter minimum in the MLB, this stupid digital display thing at college, it's just dumb, bro. I don't like it. I think I understand what's trying to be accomplished, but this whole pace of play argument, man, stop trying to cater to the people that don't like baseball in the first place. Just stop. Just stop. So I'm not a fan of it at all. I think it's, they have an advantage on us. Guys, ain't no damn digital display on your fucking wrist going to help you win or lose a baseball game. I promise you, it is not. It is not. It's not. It's not. And I kind of hope Vandy has a terrible season because of this. I really do. I hope they have a dog shit year. It's like, Vandy, just go back to being good. Like, Vandy, you don't need this. This is ridiculous. It's insane, bro. It's insane. And you know what? It'll probably happen. It will probably happen. South Carolina will probably adopt it because, keeping up with the Joneses and everybody with the times and baseball's trying to modernize itself and cater to the slapdicks. I get it, but I just, dude, like, you either like baseball or you don't. You either like baseball or you don't. And so to try to keep enforcing rules and catering rules to folks that don't like it in the first place, like, and they're not going to like it. You either like it or you don't, man. I mean, I'm not saying, pace of play is important. It is. Pace of play is important. Especially you look at like a midweek game tonight. Dude, I've been at some midweek games where it's like, oh my God, like 4 hours long. Nobody wants to be at a midweek game that lasts 4 hours. But there are things I think we can teach young ball players to keep the game moving. Hey, pitchers, don't fucking lollygag around the fucking mound. Don't batters, don't take 10 seconds to get in the box. You know what I mean? So there are things we can do to enhance pace of play they're just normal things, playing with a sense of urgency. But Cody, what was the slapdick comment by Travis Ford again? What did he say? Oh, okay. Coach Ford commenting on one of our posts about the jersey. So this is a 6 and 16. We don't have anyone on the roster that people should be clamoring to wear their jersey. Coach Ford, man, if people, how about this? I don't care if we lost every single game. Okay. If somebody wants to support a student athlete and buy their jersey, what problem do you have with that? You know what I mean? Like, what issue are you taking up with that? Austin Greer, Coach Ford is someone that comments on Facebook a lot, and he was constantly day after day after day riding the Fire Satterfield thing, and it was just like day after day after day after day after day, over and over and over. So that is Coach Ford. Good God, bro. The Augusta National is extending the 11th hole. They moved the tee back 15 yards. Bro, what? Bro, like 11's not hard enough. They're lengthening the damn hole. Anyways, guys, do want to hear from you, 843-790-3377. Also, you probably saw I'm locked in for my prediction tonight. I got the Gamecocks winning the game 11-4. I do think it's going to be a fun night at the Yard. Guys, what you don't realize, by the way, or maybe some don't, South Carolina had 35 hits over the weekend. So it's not like we really swung it poorly. We just didn't get that big knock. So Connor Lee says Braswell merch. Yeah. We'll have to see if we can partner up with old Brazzy. I don't know. We'd have to do like a NIL thing. Bruce, I missed your reaction to the LSU basketball game. Were you happy? Bruce, I'll tell you this, Bruce. I am always happy when we win. If there ever comes a moment where I'm unhappy with us winning, I'll quit and do something else. Because if you can't be, that's what kills me. If you can't be happy when you win, just at least for a moment, at least be happy in the present moment, you got to do something else, man. Life's too short to just stay miserable. You win, hey, celebrate. Bruce, does it change anything if we keep winning? And again, I talked about this yesterday, Bruce. I've got thoughts now. I'll have thoughts end of season, depending on what happens. I went on record before the season and said NCAA tournament or bust. And in my heart of hearts, that's what I feel like it should be. Will it be that? I don't know. I think G.G. Jackson and what he's doing, I think, is going to have a lot to say in that. If he commits to South Carolina, there's obviously no way he's going anywhere. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. What's crazy is there's only 4 games left in the regular season, but it feels like there's so much up in the air to be determined in regards to Frank Martin's future. If I had to put money on it right now, my guy, I think he's back. I think Frank Martin's back. And again, you can fight me and kick and scream till you're blue in the face, and that's totally fine, but I just call it like I see it. I just don't think it with basketball. When Muschamp was struggling, there was a fierce irritation to improve things, right? There was a fierce irritation to improve things. And I'm not trying to compare like Muschamp's last year to Martin's, which actually you could though, because I mean, Muschamp's COVID year and Martin's COVID year were both equally abysmal. But there was a fierce irritation to change things. I mean, there's a fierce irritation for some. If we miss the postseason in baseball this year, there will be a fierce irritation to change things from the masses. Unless we just lost every game, man, I don't think there is a fierce irritation to be great in basketball. I just don't. And I laugh. I laugh at the people I've seen comment on social media about, man, I don't think our history's all that bad in basketball. Bro, we have made 9 tournaments in our entire existence. That's pitiful. That is dog shit. Like, stop. Like, come on. Come on. Let's be real. Our basketball program, our men's basketball program, it is pathetically bad how bad the history has been for us. Outside of a pocket here with Frank McGuire and a pocket here in 97 and a pocket here in 2017, there ain't been a whole lot to cheer about when it comes to South Carolina men's basketball. So, again, I think a lot of folks, and this is not me like a slight at Martin, it's just the reality. I think a lot of folks look at where we are with Frank Martin, and I think they say to themselves, you know what? We may not be great. We may not be going to the tournament consistently. We may not even be going 3 or 4 times a decade, but at least we're not terrible. And I think anything above being terrible is good enough for a lot of people when it comes to our men's basketball program. I'll just say that right now. I think as long as we aren't terrible, Frank Martin's doing a good job. Like, being average is embraced for our men's basketball program. If you're average, you're floating around 500 in SEC play, hey, you're crushing it. I mean, you're crushing it. So you're crushing it. You're crushing it. So, I just, and so again, I said it yesterday. Maybe I need to just reevaluate and kind of move the goalposts a bit and kind of reset my expectations because, I think asking for 3 to 4 tournaments a decade is just maybe it's unrealistic. I mean, really. So, again, I will move. I will change my expectations accordingly, going into next season. When I talk season will be successful, I'll say, hey, go 500 in SEC play. Win 1 more than you lose. That's a successful year. Because, I mean, everybody's just made it clear that is what is success. That is success. We are not judging our program based off tournament appearances. We're just not. We're not. We're not judging Frank Martin based off of it. We're not judging the success of the program based off of it. Our happiness does not hinge on whether we go to the NCAA tournament or not. It doesn't. How could it? It can't. Because if it did, people would be a lot more upset than they are. So that's on me. That's on me. That's on me, guys. I apologize for setting these crazy, unrealistic expectations for the men's basketball program. But with that being said, that's why basketball will always be 3rd, or really 4th behind women's too. That's why men's basketball will always be 4th. So, that's fine, but that's the reality. And I know Austin Greer, in regards to making a change and, winning record and a 500 record in SEC play is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I think for this program it is. For this program it is. And you get a new head coach, you're starting over, but you can get good very quickly in basketball. I mean, it only takes 5 players. Like, it's not like football where you need 3 to 4 years to build recruiting classes. I think you can flip it pretty fast. So either way, though, I mean, again, we got season to play. We could go on a run. We could make the tournament. But, yeah, I think that going 500, that's about where this program is. That's the expectations. I don't think there is competitive pressure to make a tournament. And so maybe, again, me kicking and screaming and bitching and moaning earlier in the year, maybe that was unfair. And I am just, my expectations are just too high. I don't know. Again, I know in my heart of hearts what I feel should happen. And hey, you get GG Jackson, that changes some things, right? Number one prospect in the state, changes some things. Would I be confident getting him that the product would change? 50-50. Martin's not changing. He's the same dude. So I don't dislike him, but he is who he is. So we're having a very typical Frank Martin season. And by the way, here's a storyline for you for tomorrow. South Carolina's got an opportunity to do something I said they wouldn't do all year. And that is get above 500 in SEC play. I said it after you lost to Mississippi State, I believe the last time, was that South Carolina will not eclipse 500. They will not eclipse 500 in SEC play for the remainder of the year throughout any point this year. So they got a chance to prove me wrong yet again. No, Travis, he's the number one prospect in the state. Not the country, the state. I was wrong on that too. Apparently the state. He's like the third-ranked power forward, I think, in nationally. Excuse me. Brack says in the TDC Questions channel, such bullshit, I'm upset. I want to see a good product in the court. If the women's can do, so can the men. No expectations is very sad. It can change in a year or two. I mean, Brack, I hear you. And I'm saying this mid-season. Again, I will, once the dust is settled, basketball season is over, we will have a season recap show. And I will call it as I see it and be real. I will never get bullied into a corner, right, of how I should think and how I should view things. But I'm telling you all how it comes off. I'm telling you all, just all I'm doing is reflecting the energy that I have seen come at me from people. That's all I'm doing. I know what I didn't stutter in the preseason when I said it's tournament or bust. I didn't stutter. Again, if you get GG Jackson, it might change some things. But you know what? You fired Muschamp when you had Gunnar Stockton committed. You know what I mean? Like, and Austin, there is a better chance of me growing wings and flying across the city of Columbia than damn South Carolina beating Auburn at Auburn, my guy. So I appreciate your optimism, but South Carolina has no chance. But hey, every time I say that, we win. So every time I say that, we win. Yeah. So I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Ritter, what's going on, Panic Ritter? Appreciate you tuning in, my guy. Appreciate you tuning in. Panic Ritter. Connor Lee, these last couple of games will tell us a lot. Win every game except Auburn. Put ourselves in a decent spot to make the tourney. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but, tomorrow's huge. Tomorrow's huge. At home. And trust me, guys, I mean, this team just continues to defy odds in my mind. They do. It's like truly beating LSU was shocking to me. That was shocking. So the beautiful thing about college basketball, you get hot, and it doesn't matter what Vegas says, doesn't matter what I say, doesn't matter what you think or I think. You get hot. Hey, when you're hot, you're hot. Don't let the cocks get hot, as they say. And right now, South Carolina's hot. South Carolina's hot for sure. Yeah, but Brax is not pointing at you, Chris. It's the people that think this is all okay. It's not. Yeah, Brax. No, I hear you. Again, I know what you're saying. Again, I will have very I don't think it's worth beating a dead horse right now in the midst of the season while we're trying to make a run. But again, we all understand what's on the line, and we'll just go from there. So after season, we will evaluate and go from there. But it is just kind of crazy, man, when you think like we're in year 10. You know, we're in year 10. Like it's not like we're in year 4. We're in year 10, bro. This man has been here a decade. A decade. So, I mean, I told you all, if Martin doesn't make the tournament, I don't care what recruit he gets. If he doesn't make it and he returns, just give him a blank contract with blank years and blank money. Just give him whatever he wants. Give him the key to the city. Just give him the key to the city then. He's untouchable. He's reaching unfireable territory. He's untouchable. He's untouchable. Anyways, I'm not going to spend all day complaining. I want to hear from you all. Again, big day for the Yardcocks. Game at 4 o'clock. I think somebody asked earlier. Yes, I will be at the game today. Yes, I will be at all the games. Well, actually, I just bought my tickets for next week. Anybody going to be in Charlotte? I'll be at the game against Appalachian State when the Gamecocks are taking on App State at BB&T Ballpark. So, going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to that. It's always fun to go up to Charlotte and watch a ball game up there. Let's see. How about the day? Happy Tuesday, 2/22/22. Luke RJ says, didn't Mississippi State beat us like 20 at their place? The game coming up could be a letdown game. They did. Yeah, they beat the crap out of us. But, I mean, again, we're hot now. We're hot. So you just never know. Hey, shooters shoot. When shooters get hot and you're at home, I mean, I would assume it's going to be a damn good crowd tomorrow. You'd have to think, right? You've won 3 in a row. Huge swing game one way or the other. I mean, they all are at this point, but huge swing game. So I would think it's going to be a raucous environment. And, yeah, I would agree with you, Dalton. Recruiting is the name of the game. Recruiting is the big thing for Martin. It's got to happen. I mean, it's just, you know, he has not recruited well enough. And that's a pretty obvious statement. Dude has not recruited well enough. So. There, well, Junior, yeah, the Coastal and Princeton losses. They are looming large. Again, guys, it's a typical Martin year. That's what it feels like, at least. It's a typical Martin year. Thomas, what's going on, man? How are you? Yeah, it's just a typical Martin year, man, which is fine, but, you know, we're probably just going to come up just short yet again. Let's see. South kind of made the top 8 for 2023 4-star defensive end, Xavion Hardy. Is that his name? Yeah, Xavion Hardy. Out of Macon, Georgia. Again, guys, want to hear from you. Very excited to get out to the yard, man. Looking forward to it. Cade Austin getting a shot at redemption today. So excited to see what the boys can do. I do expect a bounce back performance, by the way, from Cade, man. He was so good in the preseason and and did not throw well on Friday. I think he'll throw a lot better today. Yeah, Luke RJ literally just asked. Great minds think alike. Cade Austin starting when he was the one you said didn't have a great show. Yeah, he didn't have a great showing Friday. I mean, he gave up 6 runs. But he threw very well in the preseason, was a guy that attacked the zone, had good movement on the fastball, 90-91. Just attacked the zone, man. Just attacked the zone and got after hitters. So I do think he'll pitch much better today. I think he'll pitch much, much better. And, I also heard that he even had a bad first outing with the Blowfish, and the rest of the season he was great. So hopefully that is the case, here today and the rest of the year. So, Mark Kingston said in the preseason that Cade Austin's going to pitch big innings for us. And we all know the bullpen is still a work in progress. And so you need a guy like Cade Austin to step up, man. Now, I'm really wondering, is it going to be a Johnny Holstaff type approach? Are they going to do, they're going to stretch Cade out, try to let him go 4 or 5 innings? Like, what's the plan going to be? But either way, I do think the Gamecocks will get the job done. I think we're going to swing it. I think a warm night at Founders, I think we're going to swing the shit out of it and, hit some home runs and have a good time. So I got 11-4. That's my prediction. I got 11-4. Dalton, if you get Gigi, I think it changes a lot, but I'm not sure if hiring a new coach will change the appeal of our school for top-tier prospects in basketball. Dalton, I don't know, man. I don't have all the answers, Dalton. I don't. I don't know how you fix the men's basketball program. Why is women's appealing? What makes the women's program appealing that the men's isn't? What is it? What is it, my guy? You tell me. What are the answers? What are the answers, man? PMod. Men's basketball don't need fixing. Hashtag #AssTapBound. Hey, we get closer and closer and closer. Closer and closer and closer. Yeah, UNCG, man. I do think that was a good series win. I do think UNCG is a solid club. And, I've seen certain folks trying to take away from it and talk. It's fine, man. If you want to be miserable after we win 2 out of 3, then so be it. It's on you. I don't really care. But, yeah. How about Washington State and Hawaii last night? A little late night baseball on the tube. How about that? So, anyways, guys, I do want to hear from you. 843-790-3377. Really don't want to spend all day talking about Frank Martin because, hey, we're on a 3-game winning streak. I'm getting to the point where I got to start looking for good tattoo artists in, good tattoo artists in Columbia. So, I'll tell you what. I will say this. Man, thank God we won Sunday. Thank God we won Sunday because, man, you think people are upset right now? Sheesh. Imagine had we lost to UNCG. Oh, there would have been no living with South Carolina fans this week. So, by the way, guys, just to switch things up, a totally random note. Completely off the wall random. Because I saw this happening this morning, my neighbor with their dog. Guys, hear me out. If you have a bad dog, don't get a dog, bro. Don't have a dog. If your dog's a little shithead, don't have a dog, man. Nobody likes a bad dog. Nobody. Don't have a dog, bro. If your dog isn't obedient, on command, if you are not the master of your animal, don't have one. If I sound like a heartless asshole, then I guess so be it. But bro, there is nothing worse than hanging out with someone who has a bad dog, bro. And they just bring their dog around. You're like, bro, get your dog out of my face. Am I like a douche for saying that? I don't know, man. I'm not about it, bro. I'm not about it. Have a good dog. Get your dog trained. Get your dog trained. Get your dog trained, man. I'm not going to lie to you. When I meet people, and I have before, they have bad dogs, I kind of judge them as human beings. I'm like, if your dog isn't trained, what does that say about you? What does that say about you? I'm not a cat guy, my guy. I'm a dog guy. Although I don't hate cats. Confirm, I don't hate cats. I'm a dog guy. But I don't like bad dogs. I don't like bad animals, period. I don't really think there are such thing as bad cats. Are there? Cats are just dicks either way. Cats are on their own planet. But a bad dog, bro. I'll tell you this since we're just being totally blunt and honest on the air. The TDC crew, the Big Cock Club crew, bro, I hung out with a girl one time and she brought her dog and the dog was terrible. And guess what? I never hung out with her again. Because I was like, bro, I have no interest after that. Like, your dog is a demon, bro. Your dog's a demon, straight up. So, I don't do it, bro. I don't put up with it. I don't do it. I don't do it. P-Mod said, my roommate's cat is Satan's spawn. We all want her to run away. Let's jump to the phone lines.
Call from
Justin.
Here we go. Justin, what's going on, man? How are you?
Doing good. How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing good, man. Just hanging out. What's going on?
Well, hey, Chris, I went to the soccer TC game on last Sunday. I had a good time.
You in which game? Which game did you go to?
I went to see soccer with
Oh,
KC.
the women's game. Yeah, that looked like a heck of an atmosphere, man. I bet you did have a blast.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Chris, I wish you was there, man.
Yeah, I had to pick between basketball and baseball, and by the time I was about to make a decision, basketball was sold out, so it made the decision pretty easy.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Chris, it was kind of hard to do these sports for you, huh?
I mean, it's I enjoy it. I love it. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, I mean, I love it. I love doing multiple sports. I mean, it makes creating content very easy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Chris, I wish I do that too, my brother,
Yeah, for sure, man. It's a blast. I'm very blessed and fortunate to do what I do. So,
Oh, wow. Yeah. Hey, Chris, did you see the fight by Michigan versus Wisconsin on Sunday? It was the best.
I did see Juwan Howard just slap the heck out of the Wisconsin coach. Yeah, that was crazy, man. That was nuts. No place for it. There's no place for that, obviously. Emotions run wild for sure between competitors, but yeah, there's no place for that. So he's suspended for the rest of the season, rightfully so. He might even got off lightly, but yeah, just crazy, man. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, because that's because you can't let a bunch get back to. Hey, I wish you never done it, but unfortunately, it happened. What can you do?
What can you do? I don't know, man. I have no idea.
Yeah, hey, Chris, if we see Wisconsin, Michigan versus we mentioned Michigan, tell me how does that going to play out? Like we saw the last time,
I don't even know because he'll be coaching again. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, hey Chris, I watched soccer on BS the other day too. Hey man, this team trying to get to the NCAA tournament. They're trying.
They're trying, man. They're fighting. It's yeah, it's been a turnaround I certainly didn't expect. But kudos to all involved, man. It's just starting to click, and I always liked this team. I felt like you had good players with your shooters like Stevie and Chico and Devin Carter and Jermaine Couisnard, obviously, and Keyshawn, all those guys. But it's just starting to click, man. It's just starting to click. So you love to see it. And again, momentum is a fickle mistress, but when you get Uncle Mo on your side, you just hold on for dear life and hope that you can ride it as long as you can.
Yeah, that's true. Because you know what? Hey, you got to win more games. We don't die easy, but you gotta have to, right? Because listen,
yeah, you want to get in, you got to win.
Game.
If you want to get in, you have to win. That is a fact.
Yeah, and Chris, so it's soccer have to do it, man. We got to make them one in the Tampa,
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. Well, Chris, that's all I say, man.
Justin, I appreciate you calling in, my guy. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
You too. Take
All
care,
right.
my brother. Go Gamecocks.
Yeah, go Cox. Take care, brother. Great stuff. Travis Lee says, per sources, Chris is not a big dog person. Bro, that is not what I said at all. Do not put that evil on me. Latest rumor, TSUS hates dogs. That's what's going to happen. You realize that, right? No, I said a bad dog. Don't have a bad dog. Don't have a bad dog. I will say this, though, Travis, because Travis talking about cats. Travis Allen talking about cats. I mean, it is nice that, I mean, cats, they just do their thing. Like, you don't have to worry about them. Savannah Webster, are you going to both games tonight? Savannah, I got to be totally honest with you. What is the other game? Is it softball play or who else plays? Because basketball plays tomorrow. Basketball plays tomorrow. If that's what you're wondering. I don't think softball even plays tonight. I could be wrong. How about we're 8-2 in softball? Yeah, softball plays tomorrow at Georgia Southern. So there's only one game tonight. Yeah, I was about to say, what other game am I missing? I'm like, what game do you know about that I'm unfamiliar with? John Gibbs with a hot take. Cats over dogs. How about that? John Gibbs is on record. Cat guy over a dog guy. Honestly, guys, I just started the combo because I wanted to talk about something else outside of Frank Martin. So, I don't want to spend this entire show talking about Frank. We got a baseball game tonight. Gamecocks. Bad day to be an Eagle, folks. Bad day to be an Eagle. Bad day to be an Eagle. Hey, great day to be Cade Austin. How about it? Cade Austin about to shove. Cade Austin going to shove. We've got PMod, a.k.a. Cade Austin Stan in the chat. PMod, a.k.a. Cade Austin Stan. Bad day to be a batter facing Cade Austin. Yes, bad day to be an Eagles hitter. Horrid day. When that Cade Austin cheddar comes in. Corey, so they normally drop the lineups about an hour and a half before first pitch. Hour and a half before first pitch. So game's at 4, so 2:30 when you'll see the lineup. Andrew Murphy, guess it was because mostly singles, but Braden Wimmer had a hell of a weekend. Yeah, I thought Braylon had a good weekend, for sure. Yeah, I'm excited. I think Wimmer's poised to have a really, really good year. Taylor Novinger says, what are your thoughts about baseball? I'm disappointed we haven't used CJ Wines. We did use Wines. Wines pitched, Sunday. So, yeah, he threw well. He actually threw really well. I think he threw 1 inning, 2 strikeouts. So, yeah, he's a guy we definitely need to use. I'd probably expect him to pitch today. Tyler Gay, how do you feel about the Texas series? We have a better shot at the series win this season. Well, yeah, we definitely got a better shot to win at one game at least. I'm just worried about South kind of beating Winthrop tonight. I mean, looking ahead, I'm excited as hell for the series. Obviously, it's going to be incredible. Great opportunity for this baseball team. So, anytime you're hosting the number 1 team in the country, it's a great opportunity. Brendan M says, Cade Austin's ERA is about to be so low, it'll be negative. Love that. Cade Austin season. Cade Austin season, folks. Cade Austin season. Let's go. Cade Austin legacy game loading. Hey, when does the show drop, PMod? When does the show come out? Let's see. Noah Johns, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you tuning in. Travis says, hopefully we have better coverage on the TV tonight. That was absolutely ridiculous on the coverage. The single dog shit camera. Hardly any box score. Didn't know the pitch count. Come on, do better. Travis, I hate to spoil your day, I guess, but I don't think the coverage is going to be better. I think it's going to be the same single camera. That's what they said. They said it was going to be the same single camera. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be any better, unfortunately. Justin said, okay, Chris, baseball season hot take, sunflower seeds, flavor or not, or bubble gum and dip or chew, what you go to. Yeah, seeds. I'm a seeds guy. I don't dip at all. Barbecue seeds guy. Yeah, just never did dip. It was one of those things, funny stories. I mean, obviously I played college baseball, so like everybody dipped. Everybody dipped, right? I mean, ball players dip. But my mom, when I was like 12 or 13, she told me, she was like, if you dip, no girl's going to want to kiss you if you dip. And that was just enough for me at that point. I don't know. That was enough. I was like, you know what? Not even worth it. Because like when you're like 8th grade, freshman year of high school, that's kind of when it like starts to pick up. Guys are dipping. It's like a cool thing, whatever. So yeah, I never got into it. I like my teeth. I like my gums. It really was never appealing. I mean, I've put a lip in twice. I've put a dip in twice. One time was at a NASCAR race. So 3 times, actually. One time was at a NASCAR race, and this is back like when I was like 21, 22, whatever. One time when I was at a NASCAR race. One time when I was just at my buddy's chilling. Another time, St. Patty's Day in Savannah, Georgia. And dude, it does nothing, bro. Like, dude, what sucks is you put a lip in and you take it out. That's what sucks. You take it out. That headache hits you. That rush hits you. So, nah, I'm out on the dip, my guy. I'll chew some bubble gum if you got it, whatever. But nah, I'm a seeds guy, man. I'm a seeds guy. And, man, I know it's a thing to dip or whatever in baseball, bro. It wrecks your teeth, bro. It just wrecks it. Breath stinks, bro. Like, nah. I'm not about that life. Not about that life, man. I will chew the shit out of some seeds. I'll go ham on them seeds, boy. I'll go through a bag of seeds in a damn game. But nah, I got never been attracted to dip. Expensive habit too. God forbid there's anybody tuned in right now that's like got a lip in. But I mean, it is what it is. Do you? It's just not for me. It's not for me. Larry Gorto, yeah, so 4 guys with iPhones can get it done and tie in the broadcast app. It ain't tough. Yeah, somebody told me they were like, Chris, put your phone on a tripod and get a charger and just stream the game. So, Stephanie Lee says no to the dip. Yeah, I mean, most women I don't think like the dip. I don't think my guy Lewis has got a lip in right now. Hey, listen, like I said, I'm not judging. I don't care. I mean, whatever. Hey, whatever floats your boat, my guy. It's all good. It's all good. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. So, it's just not for me. The only thing I'll do tobacco related, I'll smoke a cigar every now and then. Every now and then I'll smoke a stogie for an occasion. But that's a rare occasion. It'll be just I'll probably smoke 6 to 8 cigars a year, probably. I mean, nothing crazy. But yeah, I just, never been a dip guy. So, never been a dip guy. Tyler Case has got a hog in right now as well. I mean, dude, I love it. I'm not hating at all, bro. Hey, keep on. It's just not for me. So, I got no issues with it. Nah, Hunter, definitely not. Do I look like a vape guy to you? Hell no. Dog, again, this is totally personal preference. I don't judge anyone for anything. Do you. Whatever you got to do to get through it, do you. But the vape shit, I think that's the dumbest shit, bro, ever. Like, I think that's so stupid. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't. Luke Arche says no cigs. Luke, do I look like the guy's going to be ripping cigs? Do I look like that? Do I really look like a guy that's ripping cigs on the daily? Like, what? Do I just hey, we do the Daily Crow noon to 2. And as soon as I'm done, I'm just out here ripping a dart. Noon to 2, Daily Crow, post-game darts. On my walk to Founders Park, just walking in the street, fucking ripping a dart. Great day to have a dart. My guy Piedmont says, great day to have a dart. Great day to have a dart, isn't it? Come on, Piedmont. Let's go. Oh, my God. All right. Let's jump into a break. I've actually got something really funny to tell y'all. Yeah. Hey, Piedmont, they got some darts across the street. They love darts in that household. All right. We're going to jump into a break. I've actually got something really funny to tell you on the side. Again, this is more fun than talking about Frank Martin. That's why I just was like, let's just completely change the subject. 843 P-Mod's upset. P-Mod is furious. P-Mod is punching air. The P stands for punching air. Punching air mod. P-Mod is punching air right now. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Guys, I do want to continue to hear from you. Got a lot of stuff to get into on the other side. More of your questions, your comments, your calls, and more on the other side of the break. You're tuned in to the Daily Crow.
Muscle Dougie Ho. Muscle Dougie Ho.
All right, guys, we're back. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. The conversation is sort of going off the rails, which I love. That's why you tune into the Daily Crow, man. You just never know. Again, you listen to the podcast for all the hard-hitting stuff, the previews, the buttoned up. This is just for fun, man. This is for fun. By the way, Mississippi State is taking on UAB. Their game got moved up, I think, because of weather. And after an inning, Mississippi State is up 8-0 on UAB. So P-Mod says, don't text mom getting acclimated to Chris's new break song. Love that. He also says mix Big League Chew with some chaw. Yeah. What chaw in, my guy? Looking like a golf ball was in his mouth while pitching. Bro, look at the questions we're getting now. Cocky Twan says, Chris, have you ever tried pot? Like, bro. Oh, God. Cocky Twan. I've been on this earth for longer than 20 seconds. So, yes, I've tried weed before. Yes. Yes, I'm very comfortable saying that. I actually am not a weed smoker, though. Not a weed smoker. Just doesn't really do anything for me, man. I've tried it, certainly, but I've never bought it. I've never gone out of my, Yeah, I guess Twan Love Kicks did change. So that's the same person. Twan Love Kicks is now Cocky Twan. Okay. I didn't even connect that. But no, I'm not a weed guy. Just so you know, I'm not a weed guy. Not a weed guy. Bryant Hughes has got his Braswell jersey on the way. Love it. Love it. Let's see. So, as I told you before, by the way, something funny happened. Okay, by the way, this too. You guys were talking about ripping darts, smoking cigs. I was like, can you imagine if like every 5-minute break, I was like going outside, quick little smoke break, just ripping darts during a 5-minute-er, little 5-minute dart session. That's why we take the 5-minute breaks, That's why like James Kendall was saying on Mondays, on Therapy Mondays, we need 2 breaks in the first hour. I'm not saying anything's wrong with the dart. It's just not for your guy. It's just not for your guy. P-Mod, smoke all the darts you want. Smoke the whole pack. It just ain't for me. Just ain't for me. Tyler Gay, how many hats do you have in your fire hat collection? I have a lot of hats, Tyler. I have a lot of hats. Yeah, we have a lot of hats. And that's what kind of annoys me. Sometimes I'll even look like, I don't know what, pick one. There's a lot of hats. Something else funny that happened, by the way, recently. And I had never heard this before. I'd never heard this. So it was the first. I literally had someone ask me if I got Botox, bro. If I get Botox. Number one, I took that as a compliment because I was like, okay, the skincare is working. But number two, I was more so just like flabbergasted that question was presented. And it was presented by someone, I respect their opinion greatly. I think their opinion's pretty valuable. So I was like, wow, like really? Like, is that really do people think that? I don't think they do, but I thought that was hysterical. So I thought y'all might think that's pretty funny. Tyler says, oh, you smoke them Newport hundreds. You talking about P-Mod? Because that's probably what P-Mod smokes. P-Mod going to be ripping a dart when the God. Oh, my gosh. This is why you tune in the Daily Crow. Darts! Darrell Wall Jr., darts! Hey, you beat Winthrop, little victory dart. Hey, when you win a weekend series, you smoke a stogie. When you win a midweek, you light a dart. You light a dart. Hey, P-Mod said, bad day to be a dart. Bad day to be a dart. Connor Lee says, TDC meet up at one of P-Mod's games, but we got to go. We got it. Old North High School. Where's the schedule at? Where's the schedule at? Oh, my God. I can't even fathom it, bro. I'm dying. The question is this, though. Is P-Mod's new gig gonna interfere with him packing 10? Packing 10. Darrell Wall Jr. says Dart merch. Yeah. Dart merch. Jeez. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. By the way, guys, if you did not know it, I handed out a bunch this weekend. Speaking of Clem sucks, because Dalton brings that up. Speaking of Clem sucks, I've got Clem sucks stickers that I've been handing out. I'm sure many of you have gotten Clem sucks merch or you've seen it. I'm probably going to order like another 500 of those for Carolina Clemson week for baseball. So if you're around, be sure to, if you see me, say, Chris, give me a sticker. Give me a sticker. So, yeah, the Clem Sucks merch, man, going to go crazy. If you don't have it yet, you want to get it. You want to get it. You want to get it. The Clemson series is literally next weekend. Literally next weekend. We got George Washington this weekend, and then it's like literally next week's Clemson week. Isn't that crazy? Crazy. P-Mod, they had an early release day today. I'm finna go to the only restaurant in town to see if I can catch any of my guys acting up. P-Mod, don't be that coach, man. You want your players to hate you already? Don't be that guy, my guy. Don't be that guy. No need to be that guy. There's no need to be that guy. Trust me, pal, you're not that guy. Tyler Gay, do you think Monty Lee is still going to have a job after this season? I doubt it. I mean, they'd have to, especially if they miss the postseason. He's out. They miss the postseason. He's out.
Call from
Robbie Davis, a.k.a. Kirk Herbstreit.
Robbie, what's going on, my friend? How are you?
I'm doing much better. I can somewhat breathe through my nose now, so I'm doing much, much better.
Great to hear it. Great to hear it.
My prediction tonight, by the way, for the baseball game, all right, I think we're going to open up a can and make Winthrop eat it, and it ain't going to be pretty. I think we'll win 11-3.
All right. So you got 11-3. I got 11-4. Great minds think alike. I like it.
Almost identical.
Almost identical. Indeed.
And like you and me both, like you said a few minutes ago, okay? And I've said this before too. I can't remember if I did or not. Like, I'm quite positive I did. But the only thing we want as far as South Carolina fans, okay, for any sport, no matter if it's that equestrian or freaking beach volleyball, because yes, people, those sports exist. All we want is our sports to succeed. That is it. Am I right or am I wrong?
That's correct. We all just want greatness. That's it. Yep.
And to be honest, I would sort of kind of be okay if the men's basketball team ended every season either a little above or right at 500. But I would love to shock the world occasionally and get back to the dance. But I don't think with Frank Martin that's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, the numbers would say it's probably not. So, yeah. 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 So now what do we do? I mean, I don't know, my guy. Like, I don't know. I mean, shit. You know, I don't know.
I mean, obviously, for some reason, we always want, no matter if it's football or basketball or even like baseball, we always have, our teams always have a tendency, especially in football though, to beat teams we're not supposed to beat and lose to teams we're not supposed to lose to. I would love to see us get out of that habit and start on a regular basis kicking the crap out of teams we're supposed to beat the crap out of. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then just occasionally win a game we're not supposed to. That I can live with.
But
losing to
Robbie,
teams
wouldn't
we're not
you,
supposed to
Robbie,
lose
wouldn't
to,
you, wouldn't you say upsets is part of what makes sports great? You know?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, it's
that
not
is
fun
very
when
true.
your
Upsets
team
is what makes,
it's not fun when your team gets upset. But I said this Saturday. I was like, you can't be a hypocrite, my guy. And talk about how great college baseball is, and it's awesome when little teams beat bigger teams.
I called for the sweep this past weekend, and look what happened.
I did too, my guy. I did too. Anyway, I get what you're saying. Though it's frustrating when you're, we all just want to win the games we're supposed to, pull an upset here and there.
Right.
But, there's some game. Hey, I'll tell you this. There's some games we look at that we say we should win that game. And guess what? The team we're playing, they think the same thing about us.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I mean, it just happens. So.
I mean, hey, when life hands you lemons, you make lemonade.
And you add vodka to that son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's a
Dude,
fact.
My
man.
mom, whenever she drinks vodka, she don't even add nothing to it. All she adds, ready for this? All she adds, water. That is it.
Vodka water. Whew. Aggressive. Aggressive. Bro, here's the thing. Here's the thing about vodka.
That's all she does.
Nobody, you can have like a glass of whiskey and kind of wind down and ease into your night and be done. I don't know of any human being on this planet that's ever had a long day and got home and said, let me wind down with some vodka. If you drink vodka, you're getting litty. You are getting litty.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, hey, Miss Davis is just built different, my guy. Built different.
AKA my mother, okay?
Mama Robbie
And of course,
is built different.
Yeah. And of course, I got my mother flowers for Valentine's Day. And I gave them to her because she's my
Love
mama.
to hear that.
But and the closer that we get to spring ball, I'm getting excited, bro.
Hey, before you know it, spring ball will be here.
And it'll be April before you realize what happened, bro. You blink your eyes, it'll be April 1st.
Before you know it, it'll be
We're
kickoff.
already in the back end of February.
That's why it's so important, my guy, to live in the present moment and embrace every second we have. Because like you said, before you know it, well, embrace the present moment. I'm not ready to rush through baseball. I'm not doing that. We had some people call in. Let's just skip the football kickoff. Like, no, I'm not doing that. We got a lot of great content to make before then. Nah, man. Every day's a gift.
Yeah.
That's why it's called the present.
Yeah. Yes. Big fact. Yes. And and for our series this weekend against George Washington, I'd be happy if we won just 2 out of 3. Because if you win 2 out of 3, you win the series. But if you win the first 2 and then you just win the third game just for the hang of it, that's icing on the cake. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I said it going in the UNCG weekend. I'll say it again. If you can sweep, you'd like to take advantage. You know what I mean? Especially you win them first 2 games. You'd really like to take advantage. But, I mean, again, man, it's just it would be very. It's just you're going to drive yourself insane if you're upset winning 2 of 3. That you're going to drive yourself crazy. You know what I mean? So if you win 2 or 3, you accomplish the mission, but you would like to win. You would like to sweep if possible.
Carolina that are like that. If we don't sweep, it's a failure.
Well, hey, you know what? George Washington is the last series that you go into like that. Well, if we don't sweep, it's disappointing because after that you got Clemson, then you got Texas, then you got SEC play. So, you know, I'd like to sweep George Washington just simply because it's the last series you look at and say, okay, like we should be able to sweep. You know, I'm not saying there won't be SEC series that we could do it.
If we somehow swept George Washington and then swept Clemson going into the Texas.
Bro, I'll be giddy if we sweep Clemson. I would love every second of it, my guy. I will be so
a Clemson fan.
I will be so unbearable.
We swept Clemson.
I will be so unbearable. So unbearable.
Like, how unbearable are we talking?
Probably Carolina Clemson week for football. Back to that level. I was pretty unbearable that week. So, yeah. I mean, you think about it. Next week is Clemson week. So, I think we should just do it all over again. Why not? We'll just do the same thing. We'll bring back the bestiality comments.
That we put Clemson fans in their place.
Yeah, we'll bring back the bestiality comments.
The shellacking they gave us on the football field.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll be like, hey, y'all may beat us on the gridiron, but when it comes to the diamond, y'all don't have a chance.
Yeah.
Because the University of South Carolina, when it comes to baseball, is the University of South Carolina. The best school in the Carolinas is South Carolina.
I'll tell you what, man. We sweep Clemson, I might celebrate with a vodka water. I'm not even lying. I'm not even lying. Me and your mother, we'll celebrate with a vodka water together.
Oh my goodness, man. I'll let her know.
I got you, man. I got you.
Oh man, the most tore up I've ever been was at my mom's wedding. Good God, I'm surprised I didn't phone.
Robbie, I didn't know you drank, Robbie.
Well, it was my mom's wedding. I was like, what the hey? I'm gonna drink. So I drank a lot. Let's just say, with what I deal with every day, with me having my disability that I told you about, I'm surprised I didn't fall on my butt all night long. I was there.
What were you? What's your go-to? What are you sipping on when you're trying to get a little funky?
Well, at the wedding, I drank 10 shots, and I drank some sort of blue stuff that my stepdad made that was so good you couldn't even taste the alcohol.
What were the shots?
I have no idea. I was so lit, I didn't even care. I was like, what the heck? I don't care. What the heck? I was so out of it. I was like, I don't care. Whatever you give me, I'll drink it as long as it tastes good. I don't care.
Robbie said he would have taken gasoline if it was in a shot glass.
Yeah, but I haven't drank that much since the wedding. Yeah, I have not. No.
Oh man, I love it, Robbie. Robbie, it's always a pleasure to chat with you, my guy. It's always a good time. This is a.
Yeah, I think this could go down as one of my legendary calls.
It could. I think it will, and I think today is going to go down as a legendary Daily Crow, just because, like I said, we got about 20, 30 minutes in. I was like, man, I'm tired of talking Frank Martin. Let's have some fun today. Why not? Let's have some fun. I'd much rather talk about smoking darts and drinking vodka waters and yeah.
Tobacco, who knows what else? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, I mentioned vodka and water more on a tangent about alcohol. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I got a food question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
It's a food question.
Go ahead.
Change it up a little bit. Aside from the pub stuff, because I know you're a pub stuff guy, okay?
Yeah,
I know
huge,
you're a pub
huge,
stuff guy,
huge. Yeah.
okay? But aside from pub stuff, what is your like second favorite place to eat?
It's tough question. I actually do like to eat at home, cook at home, but like if you're asking the question if I was going to eat something every day for the rest of my life, what it would be, if it wasn't a pub sub, it would definitely be pizza. I mean, I'm just a pizza guy, man. I love pizza. So, never met a pie I didn't like. Obviously, my guy, Brian Glenn.
Dude, you give me a hot apple pie with some vanilla ice cream on top of it, I'm in heaven.
Well, I'm talking pie like a pizza pie. But I respect that. I respect that. But, no, I mean, I could eat pizza, I say every day. Yeah. I could eat it very, very often. Put it that way.
Yeah. Well, I actually am in the middle of eating my lunch right now.
Well, Robbie, you go do that. We're going to jump into a break. This has been a legendary call. I want you to go enjoy your lunch. And
yes, legendary.
Yeah. Yes, it has been.
Go talk. The heck with Clemson. Because they suck at baseball. I hate saying it. I mean, I love saying it, but it's a fact.
It is a fact. You're right.
We're going to show that we are the top school in the state when it comes to baseball.
Indeed. Well said as
have
always.
Have a great rest of your day, okay?
You too, Robbie. Appreciate you, my man. Poetic stuff from Robbie Davis as always. Darrell Walsh. We beat Clemson. When we sweep Clemson, we're going to celebrate with vodka, waters, and darts. We're going to you sweep Clemson, rip a dart. Rip a dart. Gotta rip a dart. Dude, I'll never forget one of the funnier jokes, or just one of the funnier things when I worked in Charlotte, and we had guys talking about, when you have there's different kind of darts. Again, I'm not a dart smoker, but there's different kind of darts, and everybody's been there where they have that dart. They have that dart when they're leaving work and they're driving. They're just leaving. They're whipping out, and they get in their car and they light a dart, and that arm, they put that arm outside, holding the dart after they hit it. But it's not like they just set it like they do one of these. They do this. They just like drop the arm. Long day at the office. Just that's a I don't know if I'm gonna make it back to this 9 to 5 tomorrow type dart. You know what I mean? That's that dart. We've all felt like that at some point, for sure. We've all felt like that at some point. That's one of them. I might just, how badly do I need this job dart? Just drop the arm out. Connor, I don't know what a BORG is. A Borg. I don't know what you're talking about. Brandon Morris, old mystery shots. Yeah, I'm gonna need to know what I'm sipping on. Connor says, "What the hey? I'll pound a few water vodkas. Why not? We're just talking alcohol today. We're talking darts." Brian Dean, back to the field. What kind of team does Winthrop have? They've got a couple good weekend guys. A couple of their top guys from last year are back, but they weren't a very good ball club last year. Sub 500. We obviously played them and took care of business. So, it should be a game. The Gamecocks should be able to take advantage, have their way. And, I mean, for lack of a better way, actually, we'll talk more about that on the other side of the break. We're going to go and jump into a break. I'll dive more, Brian, into Winthrop and just what I want to see from this midweek game on the other side, guys. More your questions, your comments, your calls, and more shortly. You're tuned in to the Daily Crow.
Marshall Dougie, ho. Mas eu tenho de
All right, we're back. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. We do have a text, guys, I want to get to real fast. Tyler texted in and said, Sunday game was nuts, crazy into the game. Just hate to see the fans walk out for the game changer. Well, you know, I guess that just proves why you don't leave a baseball game early. 7-1. You just never know. You just never know what might happen. Guys, some mail days are superior to others. Today, fantastic mail day. Check out the new addition to the stew. A mouse pad. Let's go. We got a mouse pad for the desk. Let's go. We're officially official. We got a mouse pad for the desk. You love to see that. Darren Wall Jr., Chris, I know Sanders is a lot when he changes, you think, to Saturday and Sunday rotation on the bump. Until Bosnick comes back, I think Hicks is set in the Saturday role. Does Seitler pitch again on Sunday? I don't know how I wouldn't run him back out there. I wouldn't run him back out there. Personally, I wouldn't run him back out there. That's just me. I'm not saying that he doesn't have, I don't know, man. The fastball's whatever. I mean, it's okay. The changeup's good when it's dotted up, but the breaking ball is non-existent. I mean, if he's not just locating the heck out of his pitches, if he's falling behind, I don't see him as having weekend stuff. You know what I mean? I don't think he's got weekend stuff. So we'll see. They might give him another chance. I don't know. I don't know. You really need to get Bosnick back, though, man. You really need to get Julian back. Badly. So we'll see. We'll see if he can go. We'll see if he can go. I mean, I'm not saying Seitler can't pitch. He can certainly pitch. I mean, I think he can be a great midweek guy for us. I just don't think on the weekends. Travis says, when Braswell's on the mound, who's out there at shortstop? Jalen Vasquez. Vasquez is out there at short. Greer, lifting the pitcher seemed to be a major issue last weekend. Am I tripping, or did you notice that too? Becker had some struggles. I thought Gilly threw a much better inning on Sunday. I know Michael Esposito had a rough inning Sunday, but, dude, his shit was nasty Saturday. I mean, 93-94 from the left side. That will play against anybody. So I think we'll be fine in regards to lefties. I especially, like I said, like Esposito a lot. I think his stuff is really, really good. Justin Langford, what'd you think about Jody's presser? I thought it was fine. He's a very jolly individual. Happy he's a Gamecock. Again, guys, back to what I was about to say about Winthrop in the midweek game and stuff like that. I say this with all due respect to the opponent. But talking to former players, guys from the national championship teams at Carolina and just anybody who's ever played here, with all due respect to the opponent, the midweek games, that's an opportunity to boost your stats, man. It's an opportunity to, beat up on somebody and gain confidence and get hot and, really empty your bench and get a bunch of guys playing time. Now, obviously, goal number one is just to win the ball game because it's baseball and anything can happen. But you'd really like to see your guys get hot at the plate. So, first midweek contest of 2022. Can you take advantage? Can Cade Austin have a bounce-back game? Again, a lot of things to watch for in this ball game today. Let's see. Darren Wall Jr. got to be tough being a position player and a pitcher, trying to get your work in for both positions. Yeah, I mean, you got to be a hell of an athlete. That's for sure. You got to be a hell of an athlete. Yes, you can listen to the game on the Gamecock app. Brian Dean says, I love the hire. Jody will do great things at Carolina. I mean, yeah. I mean, they They wouldn't have hired him if they didn't feel good about him. I just, guys, I don't get carried away with. I mean, I'm glad we got him. You know, whatever, man. It is what it is. I mean, he's a tight ends coach. Just coach your position, man, and recruit your territory, and just do the job. Just do the job, man. Like I said, I've never logged on after a game or seen a highlight or a headline, I should say, where the tight end coach's name was listed for winning or losing a ball game. I mean, I'm not saying position coaches aren't important, but you know. But glad he's a Gamecock. Glad he's a Gamecock for sure. Again, guys, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Taking your questions, your comments, and your calls as well. Yeah, John, the Phil Kornblue question about Rattler and his dad. You know, I don't know, man. Like that. See, that's the difference between what we do. That's the difference between what I do and what the media does, right? Because I would not put TSUS in the media box. You know, at times I will even misspeak on my own business and say it's a Gamecocks media entity, but I don't even like to use the word media because media does stuff like what, and we've had Phil on the show. Excuse me. We've had Phil on the show, and I respect Phil. I got nothing against Phil, right? But media guys do that, man. They pick in pride trying to get people to say certain things so they can run a story or create a headline and it's just, that's why a lot of coaches don't like the media. That's why they don't like dealing with them, right? Like us, obviously, what I do, I'm never going to put an athlete, a coach, a personality, anybody that's a Gamecock, we're never going to position someone in a situation where they're cornered, and no matter what they say, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It could be negative. So that's a media thing. That's what media does. So, you know, we'll ask hard-hitting questions, but like the question that Phil asked, I'm just like, who cares, bro? Like, why are you asking this? So, you know, yeah. And Shane Beamer does not put up with slapdicks and dumb questions. Shane Beamer does not put up with it. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls. Anybody going to be at the baseball game in Charlotte next week? Gamecocks taking on App State. Anybody going to that? What a day, man. What a day, what a day. What a day, what a day. Oh, man. What a day. How about Gamecocks ranking in the top 10 in attendance over the weekend? South Carolina 6th. Average of 6,816 at the games, 20,449 total. Watch the Yardcocks over opening weekend. I think the attendance was great. I tell you what, I really do give kudos and tip the cap to Gamecock fans for showing up and showing out, man. I really do. I really, really do. Again, I thought the attendance was awesome. So, yes, they will be at the Knight Stadium next week. Yes, a week from today. A week from today, yes. Yeah, John, Ole Miss and Mississippi State both up there. Mississippi State led, literally 1 and 2. Mississippi State had 34,325 over the weekend, and Ole Miss had 32,888 over the weekend. So, hope to see some rowdy Roosters at Founders tonight, by the way. couple of rowdy roosters. Love to see you guys out there. Again, guys, I'm locked in 11-4. 11-4. I got the Gamecocks getting the job done tonight against Winthrop. And again, biggest thing is this, man, in a midweek, this is your opportunity to beat up on somebody else, to pad your stats, to lower your ERA. And again, that is no disrespect to the opponent, but that's the opportunity that you have in midweek games. So I'll be very excited tonight to see how many guys are they able to cycle into the lineup, how many different arms get to see the bump, and doing all of that while getting the victory, obviously. So using the midweek as an opportunity to get some guys some innings, get some guys some looks. Again, as Mark Kingston talked about, right now, early in the season, it's about finding your best 9. It's about finding your best 9. So are you able to continue to do that tonight? Should be a lot of fun to watch. Again, it's always fun with these in-state matchups. Carolina Winthrop tonight, first pitch, 4 o'clock. Going to be a blast. Let's see. By the way, guys, in case you missed it, we posted to social media, watch party at Carolina Ale House this Sunday in Harbison in Columbia for the Gamecocks women's game. At Ole Miss. So, first ever watch party for Carolina women's basketball. Stephanie Lee says, how much are tickets for tonight? I don't know, Stephanie. I mean, face value, what, like $10? I mean, I'm sure you can buy tickets at the gate. So, I think it's like $10 so. CJ Curry, Justin, and I'll be there tonight. We're going to be tailgating around 2:30. I hear you, my guy. I'm hitting the gym right after this, and then I'll be heading to the ballpark. So I will be trying to get a quick little workout in for the game, and then we'll head over to Founders. So going to be a fun night. First midweek, like I said, there's no better feeling, man, than waking up and there's baseball, man. There's baseball tonight. So. There's baseball tonight. Courtney Washington, what's going on? Here we go. Let's jump to the phone lines here.
Call from
Skyland Davis.
Skyland, what's up, man?
What's up, brother?
Dude, just hanging out, brother. Just hanging out. What's going on with you?
I'm just calling in to let the listeners know, like, I will have tickets for a lot of games, and they are free.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking to get any money back. I did give my 4 tickets out today for free.
Okay.
But I will have 4 for Friday for free. So anybody hits you up or like, hey.
Yeah, I mean, I would say best thing to do is just post that and tag us, and I'll retweet it or share it or whatever, because I'm sure we can find Gamecocks that want to come to the game.
I'm not worried about money. I'm worried about getting, butts and seats.
Right. You don't want them to go unused. Yeah, I hear you.
There's section 22, row 17, seat 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Right. Gotcha.
Obviously, I'm not giving away the games I'm going to.
That would make sense.
But I eat the weekday games, and of course I work some Fridays. But like Texas, I'm going on Friday. I got vacation put in. Clemson, I'm going on Friday. I got vacation put in. So any Friday, Sunday games, definitely gonna be there on Saturday. Weekday games, people hit me up. I'll be glad to give them to you for free as long as you just sit in the seats.
Yeah, and that Friday, Clemson, I mean, again, obviously we will have tailgates planned, stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, the Rowdy Roosters are going to be out and about. And
right.
Yeah, that Friday Clemson game is going to be absolutely electric. So
I will have tickets for this Friday. I won't take my kids Saturday, so I will not have Saturday tickets. And I might take them Sunday. So
gotcha.
How'd you like the Yarcocks this past weekend?
I mean, you won 2 of 3. Obviously, the way it happened was a little more dramatic than I was hoping for. But bottom line is this: you found a way. You found a way on Sunday, and this team, like I said, they're imperfect ball club right now. Of course, nobody expected this thing to be put together on the opening weekend. You got to find your best 9 and catch fire, if you will, some guys. And do what?
It's way it's way better to be 2-1 than 1.
Yeah. Ask Florida. I my biggest takeaway, or one of them, is just we just have to get Bosnick back. We have to. I think the sticks will be fine, bro. I mean, you had 35 hits in 3 games. It's not like you didn't hit the baseball. You couldn't get that big knock for whatever reason. So whatever resolve we found in the 8th and 9th innings on Saturday and Sunday, we need to bring that every inning. And I know that's stating the obvious. And those guys are going to do that, but we need to, play every inning like it's the damn 9th. You know what I mean? So,
FYI, a fun fact right here to your listening and your followers.
Mhm.
Even though a lot of people are saying Clemson scored a lot of runs, FYI, Clemson leads the nation in walks. Indiana walked Clemson 39 times this weekend.
good
Clemson,
God.
Clemson's batting average is like 286, and they're like ranked. I know it's the first weekend, guys. So I'm sorry, but I'm a baseball freak. Clemson's batting average is 268, and they're 104th in the nation. Our batting average is like 313, 58th in the nation. So, I mean, yeah, they scored a lot of runs, but they got walked 39 times this weekend. So,
Right.
don't let the run score bother you.
Yeah, I mean, dude, and I'm not trying to knock this kid at all, but I had a kid literally come up to me, and I appreciate everybody that comes up and says what's up and shows love for the show, truly. But this kid came up to me. It's 7-7 in the 9th inning. Andrew Eister just hit a grand slam, and the kid's coming up to me wanting to ask, man, how do you think we're going to do against Clemson, man? They scored a lot of runs against Indiana. I'm like, bro, this is not the time. I'm like, I don't give a damn what Clemson's doing. Like, absurd, dude. Absurd. But, yeah, I mean, bro, yeah, I'm not too worried what Clemson did. That's crazy. The 39 walks. I did not know that. That's wild. That is so many walks.
And obviously, they just got the right hitting at the right time, or they just walked a lot of people in. Yeah, Clemson scored 14 to 15 runs a game, but their batting average ain't there. They batted in the 260s. So, anyway, I will say this. If you perform like you did last weekend and rely on back-to-back comebacks like you did back-to-back days, you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Well, you can't make a living like that. I think we understand that.
Yeah.
You can't make a living that way. So, yeah.
So, you got to figure it out, and I hope we figure it out. I hope we get the best man in the pitching. And I expect Kate Austin to go out there and start tonight.
Yeah, I think he'll pitch.
Kate Austin's career.
Yeah.
You saw it. High school, he did the same thing his first time out. He did it with the Fireflies his first time. Not the Fireflies, the Blowfish. His first time out, and he was shut out after that. It's like in high school, he was shut out after his first appearance. So maybe it's just a trend. Maybe he just got first game jitters.
I mean, yeah, it was opening day, and I think too. I think they left him in there a little too long. Just because they were trying to get one out, and I understand that totally. But maybe they left him in there a little too long. Either way, yeah, I think he'll be fine. Yeah, I'm expecting him to bounce back big time tonight. Big time.
Me too.
So.
Anyway, I'm still taking it game by game.
Mm-hmm.
We all know we can't.
You got to, man. It's a marathon. You got to. You got to. You'd be a fool to try to make conclusions after opening weekend. But I will say this, just being totally transparent with you. My biggest concern or thing I was most anxious about coming into the season was the bullpen, and I'm still kind of there because we don't have a bunch of guys coming out the pen throwing 95. I'm not saying you got to throw 95 to have good stuff, but that is where you are. So, there's guys that have to be dudes for you, right? Michael Esposito has to be a dude. Noah Hall has to be a dude. Maybe Wesley Sweat's got to be a dude. Dude, I think Braswell's got to pitch more. I mean, I think you need him. So,
you do.
It's not like we have. Last year I said we have more arms than innings that we can get for them. I don't think that's really the case this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think that's really the case.
I wish we had last year's pitching staff with this year's approach on offense because the strikeouts are way, 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 way down.
Right.
we only struck out 4 times Friday, a few times Saturday, and a few times Sunday. With the strikeouts ain't high right now.
Right.
And usually they are.
Yeah.
But for a team like UNCG that went 27 and 25 last year, and is predicted to finish 7th in their conference, and they hit you the way they did and hard as they did, the way they barreled you up, it is concerning.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you this, though. I thought outside of Cade Austin on Friday, I really thought the bullpen didn't go that badly.
Yeah.
It wasn't – I mean, there was nothing alarming from the pen. So.
I just wish we had them power arms. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm the same. It's a really nice luxury when you got guys throwing 90, 96, 97 at the bullpen. So
I just feel like the guys we got, and they don't hit their spot when SEC play, they're just going to get murdered.
Yeah. I mean, that's gotta be better. Gotta be better.
But I definitely am excited to listen today at work, which I hate that I can't go watch it at least at home, but I will be listening, and I will be there this Saturday. So.
Well, going to be another fun weekend, my man. Going to be another fun weekend. Thank
Check
God.
this out, guys. Friday, 80 degrees Friday. Enjoy the weather.
Yeah,
Get out,
seriously.
enjoy it.
80 degrees today. Hell, I'm going to enjoy the heck out of it. I might rock a tank to the game. You never know.
All right, my guy. Have fun. Cheer them on. Hopefully we win with ease.
Yeah, man. I'll hit you up. Appreciate you, Skyland. Thanks so much for the call. Great stuff. 843-790-3377. That's 843-790-3377. Let's go ahead and take our final break, guys. Let's go ahead and take our final break. I want to continue to hear from you. More of your questions, your comments, your calls, and more on the other side. You're tuned in to the Daily Crow.
Marshall Dougie, ho. Marshall Dougie, ho.
All right, guys, we're back. Hold on, let's see if my guy
How you doing, brother?
Alex, you're on the live show, by the way. I don't know if you realize that, but
Oh man,
what's up? Yeah, you.
I didn't-
I was like, it's funny when people I know call in, and I'm like, I don't know if they know that I'm live, but I'm gonna answer and just see anyways. So, yeah, everybody
No,
can hear you, my guy. Everybody that's tuned in. We got a decent crowd. So,
how we doing? What are we talking about? Okay.
do just anything, man. Carolina baseball. Gamecocks got
Carolina
Winthrop
baseball.
tonight. Got Winthrop. So
Tonight?
should
4
be a good
o'clock or 6
opportunity.
o'clock?
4 o'clock. Yeah.
All right, all right.
It's like 80 degrees in Cola, so it should be a good night to drop some bombs.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, hopefully we see the better side of Kate Austin today. But
Yeah, we need to. Apparently, he's always – somebody was telling me, like, when he was in high school and then with the Blowfish, he struggled in his first outings and then got it in gear and was really, really good. So, hopefully that's the case with us because he was not very good Friday. It's pretty obvious. But, yeah, so
that's definitely
yeah,
true.
4 o'clock, but yeah, I think he'll bounce back. I think we'll get a big win. I'm not too concerned with it. I mean, I really look at the midweek, man, as the opportunity to, hey man, let's pad the stats a little bit. Go 4 for 5. Why not? You know what I mean? Like get some
Raise
dudes
that
some
batting average a couple points.
yeah, get some dudes some opportunities to, get some playing time and, earn a job, whatever. So
Yeah, definitely. Man. Let's see what we can see out of Braswell again.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Get the
Yeah,
stud.
Brazzy's
Get the stud.
ridiculous. So, I mean, it's fun. And this is no knock on Khalil. I mean, I loved covering George, and we all loved George. But when he hit that Oppo home run on Friday, I was standing next to P Dog. He hit that Oppo homer, and I just kind of like looked over at P Dog and said, "When?" I was like, "Did George Khalil ever hit an opposite field homer ever? Ever?"
If
So-
so, maybe one.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, I talked about the kid all preseason, so I'm glad he maybe looked smart. But yeah, he just the swagger, the way he plays the game, the way he carries himself, and I mean, he's it's baseball is a cruel game. It'll hit everybody. He'll run into a slump. He's a true freshman, but I'm very excited for his future here. I think he's going to be an absolute star for us.
Absolutely. I mean, freshman starting in a 2-hole. That's pretty big.
Yeah, definitely shows what they think of him. So, but my guy, I'll give you a ring. I'm getting off here in 10 minutes. I'll give you a ring right after I get off of here.
Sounds good, buddy.
So, all right, man. We'll talk soon. Great stuff. My guy Alex calling in. He didn't even realize we were live. See, that's funny. A lot of my good buddies, they're busy working, whatever, and yeah, they sometimes they don't realize we're live. So I was like, I wonder if Alex knows we're on the live show right now. I wonder if he knows that. But anyways, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. That's 843-790. Chase Floyd, SEC Network Plus. SEC Network Plus is where you can find the game. By the way, guys, quick reminder, first pitch is in just over 2 hours, but if you do want a full breakdown and preview the game tonight, episode 604 of the podcast did drop this morning. You can check that out on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts. You know the drill. Everywhere you get your podcast, you can find it. Of course, podcast, Daily Crow rolling all week. Tomorrow night, guys, we are live at Tin Roof at 5, not 6, 5 tomorrow because South Carolina men's basketball is at home and the game's at 6:30. The game's at 6:30. So I'm going to go to the game. I thought about it. I was like, maybe we'll just give away the tickets and I'll just do my live show at Tin Roof. But I think we're all going to be locked in on this one. This is a big game. You've won 3 in a row. You're 500 in SEC play for the first time in quite a while. I was like, you know what? I need to be in the building. I need to be in the building. We need to be there. So we'll be at the game. We will be at the game. Gamecocks taking on Mississippi State. Should be a really good one. Should be a really, really good one. Again, chance to get revenge. You lost them by 20 points last time you played them. So Going to be a huge game. I mean, obviously, man, they're all big at this point. They're all big the rest of the way out, but this is a big one. This is a pivotal ball game for South Carolina. So we will be there 5 o'clock, though. We'll be live at Tin Roof, kind of like a pregame show, really. Going to serve as a pregame show, and then we will go to the game. So outside of that, let's see. Outside of that, women do play on Thursday night on the road, I believe, or are they home? Are the women on the road or at home Thursday? I think they're on the road. I want to say, or actually, no, they have to be on the road because Morgan Wallen's Thursday night. Yeah, they're on the road. Women are on the road at Texas A&M. Yeah, in College Station. And then, of course, Friday, game 1 of the 3-game series against George Washington. So, going to be a fun weekend, guys. I told you this is like arguably my favorite time of year when basketball and baseball overlap because it's truly, we talk about it a lot, but it's truly content bleeding out the eyeballs. I mean, there's just so much content. There's so much to talk about. So I love it. I love it, man. I truly love it. So again, want to continue to hear from you guys. Less than 10 minutes to go. Yeah, the channel's on Watch ESPN. Like I said, Gamecocks taking on Winthrop tonight. Big game at Founders. Again, you want to stack up these midweek wins. But again, this is a great opportunity for guys to get opportunities to play and pad your stats. And I don't want to say that, saying that fans should say, well, if we don't win 10-0, then we had a bad game. Because it's baseball, right? Anything can happen. It's baseball. But, you feel pretty confident you should be able to have some fun. Have some fun in the midweek. I mean, ideally, that's what you're doing. Yeah, dude, the weather in Columbia, insane. 77 today is the high. High of 84 on Friday, bro. 84. Craziness. Absolute insanity. Craziness. So. Oh, a little bit over 5 minutes to go, guys. A little bit over 5 minutes to go. And in case you missed it, Gamecocks did rank in the top 10 in attendance over the weekend. 20,449 came out to Founders Park to watch the Gamecocks take 2 of 3 from UNCG. And I tell you, man, like I said, if that Sunday game taught you one thing, it is this. Never leave a game early. Never leave a game early because you just never know. Yeah, it's 77 here, John. Crazy it's 10 degrees cooler in Rock Hill. I mean, I know you guys are farther up that way, but it's wild that it could be that much cooler. Let's see. Again, huge basketball game tomorrow, man. Big podcast will be tomorrow. We'll have the full recap of the game tonight, plus a preview of the basketball game. But yeah, man. Let's see. Yeah, SEC Network Plus. In case you want to watch the game tonight, SEC Network Plus is where you can find it. Looks like Mississippi State's playing right now in baseball. They are whooping up on UAB. So 13-1, bottom of the 5th. 13-1 State, bottom of the 5th. Holy smokes. There's actually some decent midweek games today. Let's see. Look at the scoreboard. High Point, NC State at 3. Texas Tech, Dallas Baptist. Tennessee Tech. How about ECU getting swept on opening weekend? Good God. Georgia's got Wofford at 5 o'clock. Interesting game. Let's see. Georgia Tech, Georgia Southern. Those are always fun games. Florida's got Stetson after losing 2 or 3 opening weekend. Let's see. And this is the top 25 matches too. There's more good games. Oklahoma State, Sam Houston. I did see a game tonight that should be a really, really good one. Oh, Clemson's got College of Charleston at 4 o'clock. That'll be an interesting game. There's a Pac-12 game. Yeah, UC San Diego and Southern Cal. That'll be a good one. My guy, AUPPL, by the way, he does such a good job with these graphics. And that's sort of how I keep up these midweek games. So he's got, yeah, San Diego State at UC Irvine at 9. That's a heck of a game too. Lamar and A&M at 7:30. They're on the tube. They're all streaming, obviously. SEC Network Plus, ESPN Plus, whatever. Yeah, Derek and Tommy do a good job. Yeah, that's a good alternative to have. You don't want to watch the stream, which if you don't, I don't really blame you if you don't want to watch that. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I don't blame you at all. Again, guys, just a few minutes to go. Like I said, quick reminder, check out the podcast that dropped this morning. Full breakdown of the baseball game tonight. Everything from a breakdown of the Eagles, what to watch for, key player, prediction, all that good stuff. You know, I didn't include in the podcast today the takeaways from Jody Wright's presser or what Beamer – because, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot, guys. Like, it was a standard assistant coach's press conference. There was nothing in that moved the needle for me. I mean, I'm glad he's a Gamecock, but I feel like we just, because we're so football crazy, we make so much of it, of what these guys say, and it's like, bro, he didn't really say anything, did he? I mean, did he really say anything that's like, oh, wow. I mean, Beamer did say he wants to pack out the spring game, which no duh, we should do that. He also said, what else did he say? Did he say anything specifically? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So there wasn't, I mean, Jody Wright, I didn't think Jody Wright said anything crazy. Darren Wall Jr., stay away from the darts. Dart season. Great day to be a dart. Bad day to smoke a dart. Y'all are wild, man. I love it. That's why we do this. That's why we jump on the Daily Crow, man. It's just random. You never know. There's only one. There is only one Daily Crow, folks. There's only one Daily Crow. Somebody literally predicted us to lose to Winthrop 7-2, by the way. Yeah, a couple guys limited in spring ball. It's fine. No biggie. No biggie at all. We're good. All right. Hey, guys, appreciate you all tuning in. Like I said, check out the podcast that dropped this morning. We're live at 10 Root tomorrow. Huge basketball game tomorrow night. Watch party at Carolina Ale House Harbison Sunday for the women's game. Would love to have y'all out there for that. And, of course, baseball will be at Founders Park all weekend long. Guys, we've hit 2 o'clock. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Hey, go Cox, beat Winthrop. Let's have some fun at the Yard tonight. If you're going, I will see you there in a little bit. First pitch in 2 hours. Guys, have a great rest of your Tuesday. Go Cox, beat Winthrop, and we will talk to you